everybody. Normally, I'll start off with the whole spiel, but today is going to be a new show. Today is going to be brilliant. Today, we're going to wing it, and today we're calling it the Halves Review Show. Welcome to the review show, everybody. So we're going to start off by just reviewing. It's not going to be as long as the other shows that we usually do, but it's coming now. And here we go. So we're going to start off on Saturday. And the Premier League is on fire. The leagues are on fire. Lots to talk about. Very short time. Let's kick it off. We're going to start with the 7:30 kickoff. Liverpool, Crystal Palace. Liverpool had won that game. What are your thoughts, Mr. Controversial?
It was cagey. I don't know what's going on. Clearly the Premier League is getting better. These teams that usually are punching up above their weight is now becoming a norm. But Crystal Palace was always one of those middling teams that that will always give you a fight. It was exciting. I was a little bit fearful because I didn't know if Liverpool was going to, continue on. But after Trent's masterclass, it just goes to show they are back, everybody. They're back.
That's Mr. Controversial thought. I say Liverpool touched up Palace after Jordan Ayew's red card. But who knows? Liverpool are the king of comebacks ever since Jurgi got there, I guess. So congratulations to Liverpool. And we're just going to run off some scores. So the Brighton guys drew with Burnley. Good result for Burnley. Manchester United, we thought was in the ascension. But clearly, you know the rest. 3-0 by Beaumont. Sheffield United, new manager bounce. Brentford got, Wolves, Nottingham Forest, share the spoils, and the villains did it again. This time they did it to the last year runners-up, which was Arsenal. Who remembers last year runners-up anyways? Anyway, carry on. Over to you, Mr. Controversial.
So, honestly, it was exciting. It was great fun. Did we know that certain teams was going to lose, like Manchester United? Honestly, I was really thinking that they were going to go for a turnaround after their win last week. But I guess it just goes to show, once a Manchester United fan, you just get a therapist. It's about that time now. But with the other teams, just great fun in the league. And Aston Villa is definitely on the up. They beat last year Premier League champions. So it only goes to show that good evening it's a very good evening. Good evening.
Pleased with progress so far?
Good evening. Good evening.
All right. Now that you heard from Mr. Controversial, we're going to move on to La Liga. And the scores are Las Palmas, Trash Deportivo, come back again. And Real Betis and Real Madrid share the spoils. Villarreal got touched by Real Sociedad. Mallorca beats Sevilla. Sergio Ramos missing, I guess. So the La Liga scores were great. Real Madrid drew. Jude Bellingham again.
Another one.
Villarreal, oh my God, they seem like they're missing Unai Emery at the moment. And Sevilla, where is Sergio Ramos? Where is Sergio Ramos?
Wait a minute.
Now, we're going to go on straight down to the Pasta Central, Italy blood. Let's get started with Serie A. Now, Hellas Verona and Lazio drew 1-1. AC Milan, never mind about AC Milan, they lost again.
Get some help.
Inter Milan is just going on the up. And before I stop right there, Juventus took on Napoli on Friday, and Juventus actually won the game. What are your thoughts in Italy?
Juve.
If you don't have one, we can always talk about Super Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, well, I will say this. Juve is going strength with strength. They really seem to be turning it around from last season. I just hope to see the old lady push on through. Inter Milan, they're coming up. Well, I mean, spectacular recently. I mean, you
First and
saw them.
second.
Huh?
First and second.
First and exactly.
Yeah.
So it just
Napoli and AC Milan are. I mean, yeah.
they're kind of. I'm gonna hit them with what you said. AC Milan is kind of going like, and and Napoli's kind of going like, But we're gonna wait for the.
All right, now we're gonna go straight down to Farmers League number uno. That's one, everybody. You know what that is? That's a Bayern Munchen's league, Germany. So, Eintracht Frankfurt, Bayern Munich, 5-1. Eintracht Frankfurt won that game. Shocker. Some of these names I cannot pronounce, but we're gonna try. Not Union Berlin beat Gladbach. Bremen 2-0 over Augsburg. Freiburg beat Wolfsburg. The Wolves are missing because there's no meat, blood.
Boss.
Yikes. And Dortmund got touched up by the Bulls. They were flying. They were flying. But the shocker of the weekend is that Eintracht Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who got it. Over to you, Mr. Controversial.
Listen, did we expect it? Absolutely not. We were expecting another Hurricane masterclass. It didn't turn out that way. It seemed like the Hurricane was a category 1 because Eintracht Frankfurt came and they got smacked up, blood.
They got run over by a train.
Finally!
But we got to move on because this review show got to go quickly. Now, we're going to go on to Sunday's matches for the Prem. Everton 2, Chelsea 0. Fulham send West Ham to go eat bacon on a farm, blood. 5, wholesome of that. Luton scared Manchester City, but Manchester City pulled their pants up like big boys. 2-1 to the Citizen. And Newcastle beat Tottenham. Tottenham got revenge from that last year 6-0. I won't say it, but they won 4-1. Over to you, Mr. Controversial.
So honestly, the Tottenham, I'll say this. I'm not obviously we poke fun, but Richarlison, I did not expect that he was gonna score. Every time he touches the ball, I just think,
blood.
dude. Richarlison, every time he misses, I don't even say he misses. I just said Richarlison's doing another Richarlison. But this time he actually showed that Joga Bonita is really from Brazil. So I don't know.
So. I guess so. Anyways, we are gonna go on because this show is going and moving like a train. We are going to go to La Liga and we're gonna say Atletico Madrid beat Almeria. Alvaro Morata scoring. Once couldn't score in Chelsea. Now he's like a scoring machine. Chad and Osasuna 1-1 share the spoils. And the big result in La Liga for the weekend is Barcelona by Girona.
Surprise, mother.
Quickly, Mr. Controversial, over to you.
Alvaro Morata, the fact that he is scoring now, he was always a journeyman for me. I'm happy that he finally found where he fit in and he's finally doing what he's supposed to do in scoring. He was always kind of a little bit finicky, touch and go here and there, but it's finally great that he's catching his form. Girona, I think there's only one team really that should be worried about Girona, their current form, and that's Big Blue in Manchester. So I'm just saying they're doing great. I love to see it. Hope they keep trudging on. But with these 115 charges and Girona doing good, hey, City is
you might end up in league conference, bro.
I hear the Shadow Realm's lovely this time of year.
Anyways, now we're going back down to Luigi City, and it's not the Haunted Mansion. No copyright infringement. Nintendo, you ain't getting nothing for free. So you better put some, you know the rest. Yes! Yes! So we are ready now, and we're gonna say Frosinone and Torino. Let's not talk about it. 0-0. Mazza beat Genoa 1-0, and Bologna beat Samarita 2-1. Roma shared the spoils after Lukaku's goal with Fiorentina. Ain't not much going on down in Italy. All right. Let's go down to the Germany. Remember, that is Farmers League 1. We have to do Farmers League 1 before we do Farmers League 2, blood. So, down in Germany, Stuttgart drew it Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen, the surprise package of this year in the Bundesliga. First, about 3 points in front of Bayern. And Cologne and Mainz drew 1-1. So, they share the spoils. And just so you know, they're 4 points in front of Bayern. I was close, but I corrected myself. Over to you, Mr. Controversial.
Man, hopefully Cologne actually finds some form there. I've always been watching them like ever since, a few years back. But yeah, at least sharing the spoils is okay. But going back to Leverkusen, it's Leverkusen. I don't think they read the script this season. They're going off the deep end right now because ain't nobody expected Leverkusen to be doing what they're doing right now. Honestly, nobody did. But I'm here for it. Good stuff. Let's keep it going.
Well, I can say the Leverkusen fans expected it. All right, now we got down to Farmers League number 2. Nice. I told you some of these names. I can't. But Nice won. So there you go. Lille. Let's not talk about any draws. Let's not talk about that. Strasbourg, 2-1. Toulouse ain't got a win since they pumped Liverpool's C team blood. And they're about to go through in the Europa League. Hey, who knows? And Marseille, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, scoring again. Scored a hat-trick recently. Now 5 goals. In 2-3 games. Congratulations to Pierre. He's still doing good. Still a wonderful striker. Still a beautiful striker down there with Sanchez. But now we got to go on and we got to do the final games of La Liga for Monday, which we should have done, which is Club Atletico and Granada drew 1-1, and Celta Vigo and Rayo Vallecano 0-0. Serie A, Empoli, let's say 1-1, and Cagliari beats Sassuolo. Sassuolo was a boogeyman team once, but now they're just in the dirt, I'm guessing. So, with that, everybody, we are going to now move on to Tuesday's Champions League review. Now, there's some teams that have gone through already on the plane, ready to go. And there's some teams that all I'm going to say is, here we go. So in Group A, we're going to start with Manchester United v Bayern. Manchester United win, and a draw between FC Copenhagen and Galatasaray. Manchester United go through, but Manchester United just got touched up.
Us.
3-0 at Old Trafford. Bayern ain't doing so great. They got 5 in Eintracht. What are your thoughts, Mr. Controversial, on Group A before we move on?
Right. Man U's getting banished to the shadow realm. They're not even making it to Europa. Sorry.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
But it is what it is because they're not beating Bayern. Bayern did slip up, but again, you got to remember, Bayern's still number 2. Manchester United is, we're still looking. Moving on.
All right. Group B, Arsenal, commanding lead. PSV, 8 points. Lens, 5 points. And Sevilla, 2 points. Right now, Sevilla is the king of Europa League, and I don't see no way of them making it to the Europa League at least. So that group is over. Done. Dusted. Over. Did you pay your rent yet? No. We're going to move on to Group C with Real Madrid, Napoli, Braga, and Union Berlin. Union Berlin looks like they still have a chance to make it because Braga just had 4 points. If they win their match tomorrow, they could make it to the Europa League. But for right now, even Braga still have a chance because they are going up against Napoli. Now, I expect Union Berlin to beat Real Madrid. The ball is round. If Real Madrid use their C team because they feel sorry for them, well, hey, it's a go. But I don't think it's going to happen. What are your thoughts on Group C?
I do feel like Braga does have a chance. I don't feel like Real Madrid is going to really go for it. So more than likely, I'm going with them to go through to Europa. And Napoli
Braga?
and Real Madrid are already going through automatically.
Yeah,
So.
but listen, if Braga beat Napoli, they have a chance. And if Union Berlin beat Real Madrid and Braga lose, well, Union Berlin have a chance.
My mistake. I confused them. You are correct. Yes. I don't believe Real Madrid is going to play out their strongest team. Union Berlin, yes, they I still go with Braga, honestly. I still go with Braga over them for sure. Mm-hmm.
And I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. And now for the final group for Tuesday, and we're going to add Wednesday into it also. Mm-hmm. Tuesday is Group D with Real Sociedad and Inter. Hey, that group is over. They already made it through. Now it's a fight between Benfica and Salzburg. Yeah, who cares? We already know who's winning the Europa League. Group E, done and dusted, would you say, my brother? Atletico Madrid, 11 points. Lazio, 10 points. Feyenoord, 6. This is over. Feyenoord or Celtic cannot go through. So that group is done. The group of death. F. Dortmund already booked their ticket. Now it's between Newcastle, AC Milan, and PSG. I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts?
It was sticky. Honestly, Newcastle wasn't even supposed to lose the last game. Dortmund right now.
Well, yeah, they did. They got touched by Tottenham.
I meant in the Champions League. Newcastle was definitely supposed to win against PSG. But hey, oil is a hell of a thing. Anyways,
I will tell you tonight.
PSG and Dortmund will make it. But yeah, Newcastle, it seems like they're going to be down in the dumps. I'm missing up everything. Yeah.
We're going to see. Now, we're going to move on to Group G, which is already done and dusted because Man U and Salzburg is, excuse my Frenchies, Manchester City is already up. So that is over. Just like Michael. Now, and Group H, the last one, Barcelona, FC Porto, Shakhtar Donetsk, all three. Barcelona still made it through, but Shakhtar Donetsk and Porto are 9 points each. And I believe their next group of matches is they play, well, no. Yes, they do play each other. What are your thoughts on that crucial Shakhtar v Porto qualification for the second round?
Does Shakhtar really want it though?
Well, somebody got to want it because
somebody gotta want it
to the Europa League.
Let me flip a coin real quick. But for me, Shakhtar hasn't really shown me enough to where I would want to put them above anyone right now. So let's just say I think Shakhtar is going to be downed.
All right. Now we're going to go on to the Europa League, everybody. And so the Europa League, we are going to start off with Group A, West Ham, Freiburg, 12 points each. That is finito. Marseille, Brighton, made it already. Finito. That is Group B. Group C, you have Real Betis, Rangers, Sparta Prague. Now, this is a group that everybody should watch because Betis has 9 points, Rangers has 8, and Sparta Prague has 7, right? So this is a group that is going to be so much revealing and everything, because Betis takes on Rangers and Sparta Prague takes on the last place team, that even if they win, right? Aris is their name. If Aris win, they can end up down in the Conference League. So this is a group. Group C is a group to watch. Everything's still to play for. The Europa League is hot, not like the Champions League, but you get it about 75% degrees blood, and we can take that. The Champions League is about 90. You know what I mean. Now we're going to go to Group D. Atalanta and Sporting. This group, Group D, is done. Over. They're moving on. We don't need to talk about Group E because we already see the potential champions of this whole Europa League, which Liverpool, 12 points. The closest to them is Toulouse. Now, if Liverpool is kind, like how they were very kind to Toulouse, they can allow the German team, Union, to beat them and Toulouse not make it. But I have no doubt the Liverpoolians are going to go down quietly, blood. You ain't getting no C team. So that German team, just pack your bags because you're heading down to the Conference League.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
Hey, listen, last still have a chance. We got to have some fun with this, but we got to move on. Group F, Rennes, Villarreal. That group is finished. No need to talk about it. Group G, finished. Sparta Prague, Roma, or Salvia Prague, my apologies, and Roma, done. Leverkusen, Karabag, Molde. Now, that group, Group G, or sorry, Group H, is a group to watch because Leverkusen made it already. But Karabag and Molde have a problem. Both of them are sitting on 7 points. Both of them need a win. Molde got it tougher because they got to go to Leverkusen. Karabag, can't pronounce, Hecken is their name. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Hecken has been the beaten stick of everybody, so who knows? But that's a group to watch. And now we got to move on down to the final league review.
Finally!
It is the Conference League. So welcome to the conference. I hope everybody's liking and joining, subscribing to this new show, the Halves Review show. Have some of that blood. Click that like, smash that subscription button. Keep clicking away till your fingers stay on, because we need them to keep clicking. Here we go to the Conference League. Lille, it is done in Group A for everybody. Lille and Slovan, done. Gone through. Genk and Maccabi Tel Aviv, done in Group B. Gone through already. Victoria Pilsen, Dinamo Zagreb, Astana still have a chance. Now, Group C, everybody should watch out for, because all the teams except for Victoria Pilsen has a chance. From Dinamo Zagreb, Astana, and the last team, Balkany, they all have a chance. Balkany has 4 points, Astana has 4 points, and Dinamo Zagreb have 6 points. Watch out for that group.
Kind of sad to see Dynamo Zagreb in the Conference League, but I mean, hey, you know, sometimes big teams.
It's very sad to see them because there's a wicked fall from grace from the Champions League to the. But hey, they're still in Europe. That's all that matters. Now we're gonna go on to Group D because we can also say the same thing for Club Brugge. You know, but that group is done. Them and Bowling Glint gone through already. That is over. Group D is done. No more. And we know the villains. Oh, man. They're chilling in the Aston Villa. Hey, man, them villains are going on really well. Them, Legia Warsaw. But listen, AZ Alkmaar still got a chance. But it's against Legia Warsaw. So let's see what's going to happen in Group E. But the villains already won that group. So, hey, I would say see you in March, everybody. See you in March to the villains, because that's when they go back again. F, Fiorentina, last year runners-up, that got what? Touched up. Or West Ham. West Ham.
Oh, no. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. It was an English
West
because they
Ham.
were. Yeah.
It was West
There was an
Ham,
English
West
name, yeah.
Ham, bro. So that now, Fiorentina and Ferencváros, that group is done, except Ferencváros, Genk is right behind them. Genk is 6 points, Ferencváros is 9 points. So that is a group F to watch out for to see who will get that second place position. Group G, Panok FC, that is done. Them and Frankfurt are gone through with 9 points. And the last one, Ludogorets Reds, I can pronounce that one. The other one, I'm just going to call them Nords because I can't pronounce it. Yeah. I see y'all J's and A with a
it's
E
Jalen?
and a L.
I don't
Listen,
even-
you can go and check that out. But all I'm going to tell you is that group, Fenerbahce is in there. You guys should watch out for that group. Group H is a group to watch out for because everybody still can make it through. Well, the only 3 teams can make it. 3 teams have a chance. 2 teams can make it. Let's see where we're going to go. And that is the review show. Took longer than we thought, but this is a new show. We winged it because you deserve it. This is your show. This is our show. This is the 2 halves and a 45 show. This is the review show, blood. Thank you for coming on the 2 halves review show. Thank you for joining us and have a good night.